back to my channel. My name is Hope Taylor and I am a senior portrait and wedding photographer located in Charleston, South Carolina. And this channel is where I share education for photographers as well as a little bit of a peek in my life living in the Low Country. And today we are going to talk about photographing and packing for destination weddings and destination shoots. We're going to talk primarily about weddings today because I'm going to pack all of my gear, which I only need for a wedding day. A lot of my stuff I leave at home if I'm doing a portrait session. But because I moved from Northern Virginia to Charleston about 2 years ago, but I built my business in Virginia for the first 6 to 7 years, a lot of my clientele are still back in Virginia on the wedding side of things, which means I am pretty frequently having to pack up all of my gear and fly with it to photograph weddings in Virginia and up and down the East Coast. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about the 3 different bags that I pack to take with me for a destination wedding, how I pack it, how I make sure it stays safe on the plane, and what exactly I bring with me. So before I actually show you physically how to pack the bag, I'm going to talk through the 3 different bags that I bring with me. And I've actually done a few different videos on this channel packing each of these bags individually, but I want to talk specifically about how to fly with it because flying with your gear can be really intimidating and really stressful, and I've never had an issue with it, and I've done it dozens of times at this point. So the first bag that I pack is my Think Tank V2.0. So this bag is meant to be a carry-on suitcase for airplanes. So it's beautifully designed to keep your equipment safe and be the perfect size to travel with. This is what contains the majority of my gear. All my camera bodies, all my lenses, my hard drives, all the good stuff is in my Think Tank, and it keeps it really, really safe. The second thing that I bring with me that I carry on is my Camret camera backpack. So I use this as my personal item when I'm flying. So I also pack it like I would pack a purse so that I can keep this on me the entire time that I'm flying. So I carry on that backpack, which has my laptop and extra lenses, and then I carry on the Think Tank, which has the majority of my gear in it. And then the third bag that I pack that I check is my light stand bag. So this is just a really big, super not cute bag that I'll link down below, but it holds my light stands and my clear umbrellas that I bring with me for my couples in case there's rain in the forecast, and I pay to check that bag. So that typically goes in like the, whatever the abnormal size bag is called, that they check that, and then I just get it when I land. So those are the 3 things that I bring with me in addition to an actual suitcase with my clothes in it. And I'm going to show you guys how I actually physically pack those bags to fly with them as if I was going to a destination wedding, because I actually have one in a couple weeks. So let's do it. Okay guys, so we have my Think Tank sitting up here. This thing is obviously pretty big, and I love it because it keeps all my gear safe. There's all this padding in here. The outside is kind of has like a hard shell to keep things protected. So I have used this for literally 8 years now, and it has never done me wrong. There's been a couple times they've even actually taken this bag from me when I've boarded the plane. They won't let me carry it on because like the overhead bins were full or it was a really small plane, and it still ended up being fine. I try to avoid that by paying for priority boarding, and that way I can get on first and they can't tell me that the overhead bins are full because I was there first. So I do that every time I fly for a wedding, but in the very rare case scenario that the overhead bins are just too small, this has still kept my gear safe, which is awesome. So this is what the inside of the 2.0 looks like. You can kind of customize how you want your like lenses and things to sit. You can just peel these out. They're all Velcro. So you just peel them out and customize the bag however you want to. So these are all of my lenses here. This is my macro, this is my 35, this is my 85, and then this is my 24 to 70 millimeter. This is my 70 to 200 millimeter, and then I have 2 camera bodies. So this is my backup body right here. This is my normal body that I'm gonna actually use. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this lens off. I literally just shot a wedding with this, and so that's why the lens is still on. She doesn't have a lens cap, so we're just gonna pretend she does. And she is gonna go right here. So that's where that body lives. And then the things that I stack on here. So this is pretty much how I pack it. There's a couple little like rain hoods in here. There's a lens cleaner here. There's some lens hoods, some lens caps, extra batteries here, flashes here. And then what I do is I take my flash charger or my flash battery charger and I stack that right here. She fits like super snug right there. So that goes there. So then this is my camera strap. This is the Black Rapid strap that I use with my body, and I just kind of tuck this in here with the flashes or wherever it fits. It doesn't want to fit there. So we'll tuck it here. She just gets tucked in there. And then this is pretty much what this section of the bag looks like. And then what I'm gonna do next is the pockets up here at the top. And then in these top pockets right here, I have some extra memory cards in one of them, some extra flash batteries in another one. And then I put my memory cards, which they're in this hard case. So they're like super protected. And then I don't think it's full right now, but typically I have 6 32 gig cards in addition to like 6 extra ones. But this case goes into this pocket here. And then I also have my external hard drive and my card reader, which goes into this second pocket here. So then I know that I have everything I need. I always bring an external hard drive, even though I technically could probably fit the raw files on my laptop. When I'm traveling for a destination wedding, I back them up onto an external hard drive before I even fly home. So before I even fly home, The images are on my external hard drive, they're backed up to a cloud, and they're still on the memory cards from the wedding day, so that way that I know they're in 3 different places before I board the plane back home. So that's what this think tank looks like, and then I just close it up, zip it up, and I put the flash benders that I use for my flashes in the top pocket. So I'll show you that. Just close it up like this. And in this top pocket right here, I slide my flash benders in there. And these are what I use on top of my flashes to be a big reflector. And then this bag is packed and ready to go. The next thing I'm gonna show you guys is the Camrette backpack, which I put a couple different things in to keep on my body the entire time because I use it as my personal item. So just a sec. Okay, so this Camrette backpack is my best friend. I've talked about it on this channel so many times, but I love this as a functional camera bag and also just as like a really cute fashion accessory. And it's just super practical to bring with me as my personal item when I'm traveling because I can fit my wallet and all of my literal personal items that I need with me, like a purse, and I can fit my additional equipment that I want to be sure stays on my body the entire time I am traveling. So I actually put my 50mm lens in my backpack every time I travel because there's not really space for it in the think tank, and it's the one lens that if, God forbid, everything else broke, I could, in theory, shoot a whole wedding day with this lens. I use it for so many things. So this guy stays with me and he gets tucked into the backpack. The other thing that I bring with me when I'm traveling, which I used to not bring this with me, but it saves me so much time when I'm exhausted after a wedding day, and it's this big Lexar multi-card reader. So this guy reads 4 memory cards at one time so that when I get back from the wedding, I can plug in 4 at once and let them all offload while I go to bed instead of having to stay up and individually offload all my cards. So this guy gets wrapped up like this, and he fits right here in the backpack where a camera body would normally go, but I carry this on and then I zip it up. I put my wallet, my lipsticks, my chopsticks, random stuff that I need in this front pocket. And then the thing I love about the Camrette, it has a laptop little section on the back, so I can literally slide my laptop right here in this back pocket, and it fits everything that I need to carry on. And so now you're all good to go. The Camrette is your carry-on that has your wallet, your laptop, and any lenses, or even one camera body if you want to keep it on your body the entire time. And then my carry-on is going to be that Think Tank 2.0 that's packed with the rest of your gear. And then I check a personal suitcase and I check my light stands, and I'm good to go. So I hope this video is helpful. Everything is linked in the description down below, as well as my past videos where I've packed for a senior session. So hopefully these are helpful to you, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.